Good morning, everybody. Yeah. I gotta get my own bedroom.
You can't sleep?
No, it's just that every night there's something going on in the bed with my wife, and she wakes me up, and I end up yelling. And when you're on this kind of schedule, you gotta be in a crypt where there are no distractions or interruptions. Because once I get up, then I'm up. So I was up at 1 o'clock in the morning or 12. I think my wife got into bed.
You didn't go back to sleep?
It took me like 2 hours.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesus.
So when that alarm clock goes off,
oh, man.
You're ready to kill.
Yeah.
What did she say when she wakes you up?
She goes, I didn't wake you up. I don't know what you're talking about. And then...
But you're awake and you're talking to her.
Yeah, and then she runs into the bed. Then as soon as I'm up, I have to go to the bathroom, and she's there, and I have to stand there and wait. It's a repeat performance every night. I start screaming, repeat performance. It's just really hard to... it's hard to live with someone when you're on this schedule.
Well, I don't know. It seems like you two enjoy irritating each other.
Oh, boy, we do. I don't enjoy it, but we do irritate each other.
It's the routine you've gotten into. Yeah. Everything seems to be at the wrong time.
I'm a strange... What?
You better enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm a strange kind of sleeper because once I'm up, I'm up. That's it. You wake me, I'm up.
But there's no solution to this problem now. Everybody in your house must know this.
There's no solution. There is a solution. I could lock my bedroom door and go to sleep at night. I'll let my wife go find another place to sleep.
You're going to lock her
I'm almost at that point.
Job was not made for relationships.
No, it isn't.
Unless both people
are at 4 o'clock in the morning, people.
Well, let me ask you something. If she came up and found the door locked, would she start banging on the door?
Sleeping with a person, I don't know. Sleeping with a person is very weird because it's like, I don't understand why you have to sleep with your spouse because it's like, you're sleeping. You're not doing. I mean, okay, if you're gonna make love or something, okay, cool. But
well,
you're not trying to get in her pants anymore. That's
no. It's like in fact, that would probably put back some of the mystery.
Very wealthy people have never shared the same bedroom.
Yeah, I've seen houses, with like wealthy people where they always have separate sleeping things, and I always laugh and I always go,
they're weird.
Yeah. Meanwhile, that's not weird at all. That makes total sense.
They're getting rest.
Yeah.
You guys are complaining.
I'm sitting there with a woman in bed who's grabbing the sheets, grabbing the covers, snoring.
You're fighting.
Yeah. My wife snores. I mean, she does.
Oh.
She never used to, but she does. She does, and I have to smack her.
Oh, will you stop?
I go, boom, stop it.
See, you wouldn't even know that if she had another bedroom.
And I don't want to know that about a woman. It's like, and then I'm up. And I'm awake and I'm ready to party. And it's 1 o'clock and there's no one to do a show with. So I get up and I eat something and I lay there and I twist and I turn and it's like I know I'm annoying her, but I don't care. She could sleep all day. I don't know. Now I'm exhausted. I just want to go home. I take a break. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, I'll take some phone calls because that's where we were at yesterday when we had to leave. I was supposed to take phone calls.
Oh, okay.
We never get to do it.
But I don't know why you have to sleep together either because you're not going to roll over and make love
because my wife
spontaneously. You don't do it.
My wife would probably think it's the end of the marriage if we start sleeping apart, and I don't.
What difference would it make?
None to me.
You're not together when you're sleeping anyway.
I know. She walks in, I'm asleep. I don't know what it is.
But then it'd be because, well, we don't really need to live in the same house.
Yeah, you think that's the next step? I love you, but I don't need to live with you.
That might be crazy.
It's not like you two cuddle, wrap around each other at night or anything, and you would miss her if she wasn't there.
I do have a separate little, like a little pool house I could sleep in.
No, you don't need to be in another house.
Yeah, but I need to be alone when I sleep. It was so great because they went down to Disneyland for 3 days. I slept like the best I ever. Yeah, like I was so rested and enjoyed myself so much.
Hope the plane breaks down.
Yeah. Yeah, you pray that like
on the ground.
Yeah, right on the ground. Nothing serious.
Nothing serious. You don't want them crashing.
Yeah. 7-week delay.
I mean, the premise is that you're going to lie there with your arm around each other, and
we used to be like
down to maybe you kiss her on the shoulder if you remember once.
I wouldn't even do that. I don't even do that. That sounds like a really neat thing to do, but I don't even do that.
Yeah.
20 years ago, when I used to get the first sleep with my wife, I can remember winding into her arms and her and mine. And
intertwining.
There were times we used to sleep like just hugging each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Like you
Spoons.
couldn't. Yeah. Oh, for God's sake! Now it's like, can you just get out of the bed and sleep on the floor?
Give me back my covers.
It's different.
My pillow.
Yeah. Oh, it's just such an angry thing to sleeping, and you know, it's like. Our agent always has this discussion with me because I keep saying I want to leave radio in a year, and he says, "Oh, how can you leave?" I said, "Well, why don't you just start getting up at 4 in the morning every day and tell me if you could do it
For a week.
Yeah,
Not
it
forever,
sucks.
For a week.
Yeah, that would be the end of his life.
Oh, it would, because he loves going out at night.
Yeah, he loves his nightlife.
Yeah. Oh boy, take that away from him, he might as well just kill himself.
People like that have no reason to
This
live.
is fine, except you can't go out at night.
Yeah.
Well, duh.
Yeah. Like maybe I'd like to.
If I am out on the street at 6 o'clock in the evening and I see all these people running around, I wonder what they're doing there.
You know what?
How come they're out?
If we weren't in radio, the truth of the matter is I'm the kind of guy that doesn't like to go out at night anyway. But I do like to stay up. Like I remember when we worked at NBC, I used to stay up till 2, 3 in the morning.
Yeah. Well, I'm basically a night person. I never worked these hours before, and I never went to bed before 3 o'clock.
I just said, "Bleh."
I ignore you when we're talking about sleep.
Yeah. So he doesn't understand it, but hey, he doesn't get up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day either.
I see people when I'm coming to work, coming home from dates. I wonder what that's like to be just out all night.
Oh, I don't want to be out all night because that would mean I'd just be more miserable at night.
Huh?
I like to be asleep early. Earlier I get to sleep, the less painful life is.
Oh, you.
So I like to get as much sleep as possible.
Oh, man, if you leave here, then you're just going to sleep 24 hours.
That's the idea. I don't fear death.
Oh, listen to you.
It's just
this is the man who says,
you get to sleep.
Don't even take me off life support.
Wow. The less life there is, the more I like it. All right, let's take a break, and then when I come back, I'm going to take some phone calls. And also, we have a couple of things going on today. Stuttering John, of course, with you Downs. I didn't get to it yesterday. I will.
That's right.
Also, there will be some women coming down today for auditions. If anybody wants to come down, we're having a Halloween party on Monday, but we need a couple of really good bikini girls.
It's Friday. I'm forgetting.
Yes, there's a lot going on.
Ready.
And some other things I'll tell you when we get back, right after these words.
Hi, it's John Tesh from Entertainment Tonight. You are listening to The Howard Stern Show, and so am I, but really only on days when he's not talking dirt about me.
All right, John Tesh. I like it. You watch Entertainment Tonight still, where they come out in the beginning, him and Mary Hart, and they're in their casual look?
Yeah. I see them, strolling through some, junkyard.
And Mary Hart looks really goofy in casual clothes.
You know what? I said something about the fact that she was always dressed up.
Yeah.
And now she has gone to jeans and stuff.
Yeah, well, she should go back to the dressed up.
Because she's not a jeans person.
She ain't a jeans kind of gal. I have to agree with you.
But what are they walking through and over? I'm always afraid they're going to trip and kill this thing.
Yeah. Especially John Tesh is so big. Big and bulky.
And gorky.
And gorky. Let's see. Let's get this going. All right, let's take a few phone calls.
I did hear that he and Connie were working so hard that they had decided to scale back their schedules in order to protect their marriage.
And what is he working on?
I don't know. That music, I guess, is in the garage.
And I don't see her in anything, so what is she working on?
She must be auditioning.
Yeah. Hi, you're on the air.
How you doing, Howard?
All right.
Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
I got a joke for Jackie the Joke Man.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I'm a nurse, and I take care of this 92-year-old gentleman.
You're a nurse? A male nurse?
Is that the joke?
Homo. Are you a homo?
No, I'm happily married with an 8-month-old baby.
I don't know. Male nursing, that's a weird thing, man.
Howard?
That's a girl's job.
You think you have a lot of women walking around you, Howard. Try working as a nurse.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. You know, you always have fantasies.
I don't know why you have a problem with a man doing something that is traditionally
something feminine?
woman's work.
I don't have a problem with it. I think most male nurses are homos.
It's just like a woman being a truck driver.
Yeah, or it's weird.
There are a lot of fudge packers, but
fudge packers.
Man.
I am not a rump wrestler. Sorry. Okay, you ready?
So
Jackie?
what was your second career choice? Secretary?
No. My second
be a
choice, I was a chef first.
We knew a guy at NBC who was a secretary, And he wasn't a rump wrangler, as you say. But it was really weird. Like, he was a secretary, and I always felt weird for him because I know he felt weird, we felt weird. Or,
Which guy are you talking about?
I don't know the guy's name. He was one of these guys who was a male secretary. And he, I know it was kind of weird because, I don't know, you could tell it was just weird. I don't know.
Maybe it was just you. I mean, didn't he choose the job?
Yeah, he did, but I could tell he felt weird about it. And
well, why would you do that?
I think he even tried to sort of demonstrate that he wasn't exactly a secretary, that he was just using this as a stepping stone to something else. It's just weird. Women are lucky. They get that advantage where a lot of women get into, like, really cool jobs because they start out as secretaries and then they work their way in. Mm-hmm. Like Fran Shea from the E! Network, I think, was a secretary to start. But guys can't do that. Can't start out as secretary.
They remain secretaries, huh?
Well, it's kind of hard to start out as a secretary and get over that stigma.
Well, what about being, there's guys who rise up from the mailroom.
Yeah, I don't know. That's tough.
I think that it's because you're prejudiced against
Not me. I'm not prejudiced at all.
Right, listen to you.
I don't have a prejudice bone. I'm not Bob Grant. That's so funny. I love reading, for anyone who lives in New York, I love reading about how Bob Grant's a racist and Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton are after him. It's so great.
What do you think of the Art Shell thing, Howard?
What?
What do you think of the Art Shell thing?
Art?
Did you hear about that?
Shell thing?
Art Shell is a black football coach.
Yeah, what's his problem?
And Jeff Hostetler and he had a fight.
Oh, yeah, I read about that, where he called him a white guy.
Yeah.
And that's a racial slur?
Well, yeah, I guess if you turn to a football player and go, hey, you black guy, Jesse Jackson would be out there.
Nobody would ever turn to somebody and say, hey, you black guy.
No. Yeah, right, no one would. So Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton would be out there boycotting. I think the whole thing is a racial comment, of course, but and the reason that everyone's getting so sensitive about it is because many times you read that, black guys, and rightly so, get offended by being called black guys. White guys get offended by being white guys.
And the black guys get offended because they're called nigger, Howard. Let's be serious.
No. If you went up to a football player and you said, "Hey, you're a black guy," in some derogatory way.
It never happens that way.
No, because you get your ass beat.
Hell yeah.
I think Jeff Hostetler should have beat that guy's ass. That's what I think.
Well, he's a black guy. He couldn't beat him up.
No, he could beat that guy up. He's pretty old.
Okay, you ready?
That's what I think.
He called him a white guy?
Yeah. Called him a white guy.
Jeez, that's terrible.
He made an issue of his race. In other words, he was yelling at him, and he goes, "Hey, you white guy." See? Made an issue of his race.
Maybe he was saying that because Hostetler wasn't listening to him, and he thought, you're not listening to me because you're a white guy.
All right, if Tom Chiasano was yelling at you, right?
Yes.
You had done something wrong. Mm-hmm. Of course, I wouldn't let that happen, that he'd yell at you, but okay, let's just say...
thank you for protecting me, Massa.
Yeah, I would have.
Oh.
So anyway, I said... I would stick up to you.
I work for Tom, remember?
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. That's just the point. You don't work for Tom.
Then I would not let Tom yell at me.
Sure. Just listen to this. So Tom's yelling at me. He goes, "Shut up, black girl." Now, would you take that as a racial insult? Would you think that he was bringing race into the discussion? He was talking to you about job performance, and he goes, "You're a black girl. That's why you do this."
Oh, I don't know. It would depend on the conversation.
Oh, come on. Of course you'd be insulted.
Not
what does race have to do with your performance on the job?
Oh, if he was talking about my performance on the job?
Yes. What do you think he's talking to you about?
Right. He could be talking to me about anything.
Oh, please. Of course you'd be insulted. Of course you would be. You would come to me and say, "Howard, you got to hear this one." You would.
No, I think I would take that up with Tom.
Yeah, you would take it up with Tom, and then after you smacked him in the head with a frying pan, you would tell me what you just did and say, what's the damage control on this? Oh, for goodness sake. Of course, that's wrong what he did to Jeff Hostetler, and Jeff Hostetler should have beat his ass.
Jeff Hostetler said he didn't even notice any racial comments.
Oh. No, he's a big dope.
See? This is why I have a problem.
He's not on the lookout for things like that, like I am. I'm keenly aware of these things. Yes.
Okay, you ready for my joke?
All right, quickly. I hate
very
jokes.
Quickly.
Jackie knows I hate jokes.
Okay. Boy and a girl go to the ice cream parlor. They get
No.
Oh,
That's all right. Thank you.
It's clean.
No. It's. You don't understand. When you ask him to stump a joke, you have to ask a riddle joke.
No, this is good. This is good. Trust me.
No, we'll never know, will we? Miami, you're on the air. Boy and a girl go to a ice cream parlor. You're on the air.
Howard.
Yes.
Listen, I'm from Detroit. I have a entertainments paper I get.
A what?
An entertainments paper. You know, it says what's going on in clubs.
Entertainments paper?
Yes.
Why are you adding an S to entertainment?
What?
Start over again.
Different entertainments, plural.
No, there's no entertainments paper.
Okay,
it's an entertainment.
An entertainment publication.
Okay, go ahead.
And Stuttering John is appearing, or was appearing, at a rock club.
Okay.
What does he do?
He has a band.
Stuttering John has a band. What does he do?
He sings.
He sings, and he plays guitar. He has an album out, a CD.
I've never heard you mention it.
Oh, yeah, we've talked about it a lot.
Well, I'm in Miami.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you just started with us.
Right.
Yeah, he has a band called Stuttering John, which I named. And he...
You know what? Probably the name is causing a problem because they had Stuttering John listed, and he just thinks Stuttering John is appearing, not the band.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Stuttering John is the name of the band.
I thought like maybe he was the MC or something.
No, he could be. I mean, he could be doing that also.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know what he's doing. Ask him. What do you want from me? He has a band that's going nowhere. He thinks he's going to be a rock star. Meanwhile, what he's going to be is working here for very little money for the rest of his life. I hate to break the news to him. You're on the air in Orlando. Does anybody here think John's going to become a big rock star? I'll go around the room. Jackie, tell the truth.
I was very scared it was going to happen, but I'm not as frightened as I was.
I was scared it was going to happen, too.
Yeah, I think we all went through that momentary
Let's be
pain.
honest.
I still think it can happen, but I'm not as scared.
It could be an accident.
When his album was first coming out, weren't you getting really nervous that he might actually become something? We'd have to deal with that?
What did I tell you? I said, look, if John becomes a big star, I'm not going to be able to take it.
Yeah, we're going to have to leave.
Were you picturing him like popping in here once every 6 months?
Yeah, we'd have to kiss his ass.
I just said that I'm just not going to be able to handle that.
Yeah, me neither. Like you know.
I didn't think it was going to happen. It just was a nightmare that was a possibility.
Right, yeah, it would have been real
you know
bad.
what I had said to John? You just better give me $1 million so I can leave the business.
I know Jackie would have been suicidal. I would have been pretty bad, but Jackie would have been...
Fred is suicidal just at the fact he got a record deal.
I know. And Fred hasn't faced it yet. Here's the loser now.
Oh, come on.
Thank God your album failed.
What do you mean? I don't judge it as failing.
Well, we do.
The first album.
That's all that counts.
We feel safe.
He also thinks that Jessica Tandy's going to wake up.
Like I said before, I'll say it again, Jackie. One album I sold more than your whole catalog.
There you go.
It's not true, John.
Yes, it is. You had 18 albums out, right? How many did you sell total? Be honest.
About 80,000.
Oh, bullcrap. You told me you hadn't even sold 30.
Trying to make you feel good.
Oh, yeah. Good. All right, 80,000. Still.
He was #1 in the jukeboxes, don't you remember?
Oh, I wasn't even counting that. 80,000.
Add another 3 to that.
80,007.
Wasn't even counting that. What do you want, a car phone? Hello? Oh, I can't take that. A horse? What did you sell, 50,000 albums?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Boy, that number jumps around, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it does.
He sold 80,000 the first week.
Yeah, but that was shipped.
And then the total was 15.
Yeah.
Now he rounded it off.
50,000.
that's true.
Exactly 50,000.
By the way, I'm gonna,
I heard it was 50,001.
You know, if I can, well, you know, I'll do it. I was gonna say I'm gonna be selling them like, you know,
In a shoebox.
No, I'm gonna through the line, you know, through my own line I'll be selling them now. They're not available anywhere.
I don't want to say this.
How do I say
It's only not articulate.
If you call 201-942-OUCH, you can get the album. I'm gonna sign them.
Are you gonna do like Jackie? Gonna sell them?
Well, it's a Christmas rush. I'm gonna do signed albums for Christmas, and then I'm gonna take it off the market.
Might be a good idea if you do that.
That was good.
And actually, I'm in November. I write for my next album.
Oh, so they've signed you for a second album?
I hope so. But if not, what?
You're going to start writing whether they have a second album or not?
Oh, yeah.
You had a good first album. Why didn't they release another video so you could have gotten, taken a second song? They're not behind you, man.
Now, a lot of people, even I think over there, thought it was a novelty, too.
Stuttering John, what is it?
No, that was it. I thought we were going to talk about that now.
No, I see. About what?
About the Zookeeper, but I'll have...
Yeah, we'll talk about the Zookeeper in a minute. Let me just take care of Shannon Doherty. I'm anxious to hear what she has to say.
I just want to stay in for this because, I've been dealing with a publicist.
Is that right?
And we never had her on the show. And I've called like a half a dozen times.
Yeah.
And they just said she's too busy. She's always too busy.
Yeah, she's busy doing nothing. I know her.
I went to dinner with her one night.
I know, but I'm sitting there watching her on TV, and I say, he's had dinner with her. Why has she never done the show?
She claims that the publicist never told her that we wanted her.
Right, well, that's a good excuse.
Yeah, these publicists are all full of crap. I'm going to fire my publicist just because of these other publicists.
Oh, you're going to blame her?
Yeah.
But...
Oh, whoops.
You really like that song.
Yeah. All right, here's Stuttering Joe. Where did you run into her?
At NBC. She did live at 5.
Oh, so she looks cute, huh?
She looks really cute.
Yeah.
She's like tiny. I didn't know that she was like. I thought she was like taller than me, but she's really short.
Well, now she's doing these talk shows. She's trying to convince everyone that she's sane.
And a real actress.
Right.
Howard, she patiently signed about 50 autographs.
Well, she's got to do that. She has such a bad reputation. She's got to. And not only that, she's nervous because she sees, she left Beverly Hills 90210, and what is she doing? Margaret Mitchell story. Big
when
deal.
she had a regular paycheck, it seems she had trouble paying bills.
Right.
Doesn't she remind you, like, of Sean Young? She's trying to convince everybody she's normal, but you can see that loony
crazy
person
look.
there waiting to get out.
There's a loony person locked in there.
Those eyes tell the story.
I had dinner with her. The girl couldn't say 2 words. I don't know what was going on.
People are in awe.
Have you ever seen that, like...
Thank you, Robin. I don't know why. Jessica Hahn had no problem talking.
Did you ever see that soft porn movie she did?
Yeah, I seen that. She's got a great body.
Oh,
great body.
Is that pre or post breast implant?
Post.
Yeah.
Post breast implant.
God.
Is that the one she did with
Judd Nelson?
Judd Nelson.
I've seen that twice.
A big fan.
Big fan of that movie. Just the naked parts I've seen. Yeah, I've watched that. Very nice-looking girl. No question about it. That's one hot broad.
Then why did they make her look so bad in that Margaret Mitchell story?
Because whenever a girl... Let me explain something to you, Robin.
Right.
Whenever a girl tries to become...
Take me under your wing.
Yeah, whenever a girl tries to become a serious actress, they ugly themselves up for the camera. And that immediately ends their career.
Because she didn't look like herself in that. I saw the first part of that miniseries, or whatever it was, little movie.
Well, she was playing somebody ugly, so...
I don't know what Margaret Mitchell looked like.
I don't even care about Margaret Mitchell. So, she should have come on this show.
Yeah, she was here all day yesterday.
Yeah, I know.
Publicity for that, for the movie.
Yeah.
Well, she promises me that she's going to call in.
Well, who cares? I don't want to call her. I want to get her in the chair. Call. What am I, dirt? What am I, Bernadette Castro?
Why didn't she call live at 5?
Yeah, let her call live at 5 and then come on this show, please. All right, here's Shannon Doherty.
Shannon, can I ask you a question with WXRK Radio?
Sure.
How come you didn't do the Howard Stern show today?
How come I didn't do Howard Stern? Howard Stern didn't ask me.
I thought you were booked on the show, but then you got canceled.
No, not to my knowledge.
Are you a fan?
Am I a fan of Howard's? Howard and I have a history. He knows what it's all about.
Right, I do. I was playing footsie under the table.
No, I was never mad at Howard. Are you joking?
When you come on tomorrow?
Because I'm going back out of town tomorrow. I go back to LA tomorrow.
What do you think, OJ, innocent or guilty?
I don't think I'm allowed to comment on stuff like that. I'm not in the jury, so it doesn't matter.
How come she's not allowed to comment?
I don't know. Maybe she's in office or on the jury. I'm not sure.
Her answer
She's a celebrity.
She does answer the next question, which finally somebody answers it the way you'd like.
Or what I think.
Would you let your kids be babysitted by Michael Jackson?
No. That's a clear-cut answer. No.
All right.
So it isn't that you're mad at Howard or anything?
Absolutely not. I love Howard.
Oh, really?
I love Howard.
Oh.
I think Howard's the best.
Did you call in this week or something?
Thank you.
Absolutely.
All right. How can I get in touch with you?
I'll give you the home number, man.
No. I mean,
Every night.
No, but they should... You guys would know who to call, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but I think we did, and that's how this didn't happen.
No, that's impossible. Because I would think that they would have to tell me about it, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
sure.
Did anybody ask you about it?
No.
And that's the problem.
Then that is the problem.
How many times did you call her publicist?
Well, this time only once, but I mean, I've called...
What is the name of her publicist?
Oh, gosh.
What is the name? Let me broadcast that name. I want to broadcast that name.
We should call them later in the day, get them on the phone, and play them.
Yeah, this tape.
Shannon saying she would love to do the show, but we haven't asked.
Publicist. They're protecting her. She's got to get word out on a special. Who else is going to watch that thing? Unless I carry on about it. You'll watch. I'll do nothing in the ratings.
Publicist.
Probably.
All right, Shannon. Thanks a lot, all right?
Sure.
I'll see you. Big fan.
Thanks.
You're a big fan? I didn't know that.
No, he lies.
I don't watch Beverly Hills 90210.
No, but I was.
I
After
do.
I saw her and I saw that porn movie, I was.
What's the name?
I don't have the name handy because, I looked at my card, but she's been through a few.
Call my girlfriend. She knows it, man.
Oh, shut up, John. Stupid.
I get the name for you.
All right.
We'll come back with that.
Yeah. Publicist is a Latin word that means incredibly full of S. S, the S word that I can't say. Incredibly full of BS. Yeah, that's a good-looking honey. Let me tell you. That one I could give a good ride to. Let me just give her some of my
Who could you give a
love.
bad ride to?
Ugly chick.
You'd be surprised. I've given a lot of bad rides. There's been a couple of bumpy roads.
You never look at a beautiful woman. I don't think I'd give her a good ride.
No. Her I could really get into, like take my time and really do some
Which
things
is a little thing, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You were Mr. Zamuda.
I'll be quiet.
Zarimba.
Well, get out of here, John. You're the worst on the air I've ever seen. Hey, you know, you're a retard. I'm going to talk to you off the air.
Now what I do?
And Vic is now going to go out on 5 interviews because of how you screw up.
What did he do?
He gets a crew cut, right?
Uh-huh.
We've told the guy 20 times, if you go and get a crew cut, make sure Ganji goes with you to videotape it so we can use it on the E show.
And he didn't do that?
So he doesn't do it. And how many times did everyone tell you to take a camera with you when you get your haircut?
I would rather just came here and surprised you.
What?
I would rather just came here and surprised you.
Who asked you to do that?
It still would have been a surprise to Howard.
How would I have seen it?
But you know what, Howard?
Why was it in the paper
Howard,
on Sunday?
Howard,
why was it in the paper?
Howard, I really wasn't sure that
Excuse me, why was it in the paper on Saturday?
Because I said I was thinking about doing it. I wasn't really sure I was going to do it.
No, it said in Linda Stassi's column you were going to cut your hair.
Yeah.
So why would Linda Stassi, why would you tell her and not tell me? Did you speak to her?
No, but okay.
How did she find out about it?
I spoke to AJ Benza.
Oh, AJ Benza,
you might as well speak to Linda then.
Why would you call him to tell him?
No, I spoke to him about Tony and Tina's wedding, and then he said, and then we started rapping, and I said, I think I'm going to shave my head. Okay?
Are you thinking I'm going to shave my head?
I've been talking about shaving my head for 3 months now.
So then it's in the paper, and then what? Do I have a TV show?
And I'm doing it.
Did the producer of the TV show... You don't understand the difference between seeing you with a crew cut and watching you get it cut?
Howard, can I just say one thing?
I don't care.
No. See,
John, you're useless.
All right, Howard, let me just say, I wasn't sure I was going to do it. I thought I was going to get cold feet and then wuss out.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring a whole camera crew and go...
Let me ask you something.
If they would have came, I would have been pressured into doing it. I would have had to do it.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes,
Ganji doesn't pressure you at all.
If I would have called him from 1 hour and told him to come all the way in, and then I go, you know what, I ain't going to do it.
So, then fine.
You were still going to get some kind of a haircut. It would have been nice to see you having that anxiety.
It was a traumatic experience.
You're useless. Good job again.
I did. Howard, half of the reason why I cut my hair.
Robin from the E channel, not Robin here, but Robin from the E channel, and Scott too. How many times did they say to you, if you go to get your hair cut, do it on camera?
Howard, to me, it's like, would you have? I mean, I really wasn't sure I was going to do it. And let me just say one thing. Half the reason why I cut this is for my interviews. I swear to God.
It's for what?
It's for my interviews. So now I can wear different wigs and stuff. I promise you. That's half the reason. I did it.
Then why wouldn't you get it?
I did it for the show.
So why wouldn't you get it on camera?
Because so you can see someone cut my hair?
Yeah, it's interesting. If someone tells you take a camera, or bring a friend with you with a video camera, if you're feeling pressured. Why don't you just say it? Why don't you just say, I don't give a F about Howard's show?
Howard.
All right, thank you. You're done. You're done. You're done. Get out. Out.
Who else would do this like this?
Don't know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for doing a good job.
I did do a good job. I did. Now, you know what? Now, no
Thank you. Thank you.
Be able to do interviews without any problem.
Stupid. Dummy. All right, I didn't mean to take up time with that. There's enough to get to today. We have tons of things to get to. Am I right?
Absolutely.
Tony and Tina's wedding. How he got a part in Tony and Tina's wedding, I don't know. I think that's because he could announce it on the radio.
Yeah.
That play must be in big trouble. That play must be... They must sell 2 tickets a night if they're getting him. The world's worst stutterer. To be in a play. Imagine people going to sit there, pay money.
Aren't you going to go see it, though?
I guess
see
so.
If you can get through it.
But it makes a mockery of the play and all the actors
who
work
take
hard.
Years and years to study, yes.
The writers must be thrilled.
Yeah. They got a play here in New York. It's called Tony and Tina's Wedding. Now, I haven't seen it, but from what I understand, it recreates an Italian wedding. So much so that the audience...
is a part of the wedding party.
Yeah. In other words, you sit there in the audience and you... Oh, look who's back.
Hey, what is it?
First of all, the play's been sold out for months.
Yeah, sure.
It is. It's
That's
sold
why
out.
they need you.
No, it is sold out. I promise you, even before they had me.
Hey, let me tell you something. They must be pretty hard up if they got you.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, I don't understand.
Because you
There are
stutter.
no other actors available?
So what? I stutter. What's the matter with that?
Let me hear you act. Go ahead, do a
No,
scene.
no, no. You do
Let me
a
hear
scene.
you scene.
You do a scene.
I don't have it. I'm not in it.
No, I'll give you this. You just got to toast somebody.
I should do a scene in
Because
Tony and
you think
Tina's
it's
wedding?
easy to sit here in front of you and Miss Critic over there and
I don't
be
even
able to
care.
act?
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, because you're not being rational.
I'm being irrational?
No, I'm supposed to. I don't think there'd be an actor in the world who would sit here and do a scene.
Sure they would.
And do it good.
Of course.
All right.
A monologue. What do you think a Shakespearean monologue is?
Let me just see you do one.
I don't have a play.
Just do one from your movie.
I don't have a movie. What are you talking
What?
about? I don't even have a line yet. I don't have a script yet. How dare you? Every day I act.
Rehearsing this already.
Every day I read commercials. I do all kinds of things.
It took me years to even play my guitar here in this.
Oh, who cares about you? All I ask you to do is cut your hair in front of the camera.
You won't act.
Dante's
You won't
Inferno
cut
in here.
your hair.
He cut his hair for the play. That's what he did. And he says it was for the show.
Of course. No.
Yeah,
The play wanted me to keep it long.
All right.
The play
Thank
asked
you.
me to keep it long. I'm
you.
supposed to be a drug addict. The play wanted me to keep it long. It was even a problem when I asked them if I should cut my hair. They're like, no, please don't.
All right. Thank you.
So
who cares? Get out of here. Who
So
cares
did they fire you?
about your stupid show?
How does this happen?
What happened? What happened?
What do I do to you that annoys you so
You don't do anything to me.
But
That's the problem.
No, but
I asked you for 2
why
weeks.
is there hostility?
I had 12 people come up to you and say, if you're going to cut your hair, let's get it on camera. I don't know. There might have been something there. That's all. Think. That's what I ask you to do.
Why, after all those solicitations, would he just go off and do it without...
Because
he is cuckoo.
I see.
Hey, maybe I am cuckoo.
Okay, man.
It was, if you were cutting your hair, wouldn't you be a little... I don't know if I'm going to do it. I don't know if I'm not going to do it.
I bet you'd have a camera there.
Oh, yeah? I didn't see a camera with your freaking weaves being put on. And
Nobody cared.
Yeah.
But
Who
he
cared?
had a camera there.
I asked you to have a camera. I didn't ask her to have a camera. I asked you.
But why is it different?
Why are you throwing it to Robin?
Because why is there a double?
Because I asked you. I was curious. I'm trying to build something out of you. You know all you do is stutter?
No, I don't.
That's all you are.
Ah,
So I'm trying to build something out of you. It would have been interesting to watch you get all that hair cut off. Oh, please. I want to go on with my show. Get out of the room.
No, but you started talking
Get out of here. Get out of here. They must be desperate.
No, they're not desperate.
Haircut makes you look like a mental patient.
Well,
All
makes
right.
him look like what he is.
Exactly. Now you look like what you are, mental patient. Guy cut off all his hair, and he doesn't bring a camera. We tell him 20 times.
He got a mental patient haircut. I mean, it looks like somebody in a facility cut it because of all the...
It would have been funny to watch. I could have made something out of that.
Now you go to
What?
get your haircut, and you pointed a picture on the wall of the haircut you want. Imagine
Yeah.
you saw a picture of this and said, yeah, that's for me.
That's my haircut.
That's what I wanted.
All right, good. Goodbye. I'm done with you.
Yeah,
Get out. Get out. Out. Out of my studio, my sacred studio.
He doesn't do it. Look at him. He doesn't do anything you say.
No,
you see
he's
how you
stupid.
say,
Well, that's
get out,
okay.
get
Vic,
out, get
if
out.
you don't get out, Vic is the new guy. Get out. Tina. Tina the Tard. Tina. They got a play here in New York. Tony and Tina's wedding.
Tardo and Tina.
Yeah, and it's a recreate. I'll tell you why I wouldn't go see it. When I go to a play, I don't want to be... It's just like I went to see Penn and Teller. He starts talking to me in the middle of the play. Starts asking people questions during the middle of the play. I told him, don't you call on me. I'm not going up there. I don't want to participate. I want to be
You're
entertained.
going out for a night of entertainment.
Yeah, I will not go to any play where I have to participate. The audience becomes part of the play at this Tony and Tina's wedding. I don't want to do that. That's laziness on the part of the playwright. That he has to rely on me for lines. I wouldn't go see that. With an imbecile like that in there. All right, let's take a break. What? All right, let's take a break. And then we'll come back, and then
I'm sitting here thinking about the nervous breakdown he's having out in the hall.
He's out of his mind.
No, I asked the guy 100 times, if you're going to get a haircut, he says, oh, okay. 100 times. How many times can you ask a guy?
Well, that surprises me. That really shocks me that he did that even after being asked.
Hey, you know who's stupider than Stuttering John?
Who?
Jay Leno. This guy is...
Did he call you again?
Oh, I didn't even tell you anything.
What?
No, now you got to hear this.
Oh, boy.
All right, let me take a break and I'll tell you.
Yeah, because that's going to take a
That's going to take some time.
Daily installment.
Oh, please. Let me tell you the latest, what's going on with him. There's something. I'm telling you that he should be committed to a mental institution.
You really think he needs medication?
I think he's a sick man.
You should get John's cut.
Maybe you should be calling someone for protection.
Yeah, I'm going to call the police. I'm being stalked. I'm telling you that Jay Leno is a psycho.
Can you get a restraining order?
There's something wrong with this guy. He should be ashamed of himself. I'll tell you all about it when I get back. Come on, Fred. What are you sleeping away? He's sleeping during the show.
Now return to the Howard Stern Show.
Wait a second. Stop for a second. What happened right there? I take a break, and then what do you do?
He takes a break, too.
Something else was going to happen.
What, Fred?
What could have possibly happened?
I saw something fly over the wall there.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And thank you, Jackie. Congratulations on your Wild Comedy CD and cassette. $10 plus free shipping and handling. Holiday special. Buy two, get one free. Call 1-800-323-KING. This Saturday night, it's Jackie, November 12th, for a big show at the world-famous Club in Sayreville, New Jersey. For dirty jokes and info, call 516-9222-WINE. Remember, 516-9222-WINE is not a pay service. Thank you. All right.
Just delivery alone is funny.
I'll tell you the Jay Leno story. Then we also have to talk about what's going to go on in Philadelphia with the zookeeper. Zookeeper trying to return to radio, coming to us to ask for permission. There's a whole big thing, whether we should go to Philly on Friday, whether we should have the zookeeper here. I've got to discuss everything with you.
Okay.
William
I don't
Shatner.
know how it came up that we weren't going to Philly. I thought we had made a decision, but we'll find out.
Well, let's find out. We have made a decision, but we could always change it. William Shatner is...
What time's he coming in?
He's coming in at 8 o'clock.
That'll be interesting to meet him live and in person, don't you think?
Yeah, he wrote a book, but I think he got really pissed off when Sulu was on our show and badmouthed him.
Yes, is that right?
So that's why he's coming here, to defend himself.
I wanted
like
to
a
ask
man.
you a question.
Yeah.
What wig do you think he'll wear today?
Oh, for goodness sake. How dare you, Rob.
Will he wear his T.J. Hooker?
No, he's going to wear a squirrel on his head. Listen.
Or will it be the Star Trek?
Believe me, I guarantee you, if he went hairless, he would look fantastic.
You think so?
I would love to ask him and take the thing off and just stand there. I'm telling you, he would look dynamic. He would be like Sean Connery.
It's funny because I was watching previews of the Generations movie.
Yes.
And there's Picard with his bald pate, and he looks very attractive, very distinguished.
Yeah.
And then there's William Shatner, who's supposed to be the older guy who's got younger hair.
William Shatner is coming in because everyone on the Star Trek series is writing books and saying they hate William Shatner.
There's a mutiny. Captain Kirk is under attack from his own crew.
Yeah.
There are always rumors that he and Leonard Nimoy had a problem with each other.
They did. He writes about it in his book.
Is that right?
Well, what happened was, in the beginning, Leonard Nimoy and Captain Kirk even had a thing built into the contracts in the movies that they had to get equal pay.
Ah.
They stuck by each other. Like a favored nations clause.
Yes.
And I don't know. At some point, Shatner started making some money, and things started getting really stupid because Leonard Nimoy would not do Star Trek 2 until he felt the proper storyline was being developed, and it was getting to be a real pain in the ass.
Yeah.
And it was getting to the point where Leonard Nimoy was always calling Shatner over little things in the scripts, and finally Shatner said, you know what, who needs you?
He just wanted to go in there and do the day's work.
Right.
Leonard Nimoy's fighting over words in the script?
I think so. That's what we have to ask him about.
Huh. Because I know he directed
a
couple of those.
Exactly. Either everyone on everyone on Star Trek was a pain in the ass.
It sounds like it.
Or William Shatner was a pain in the ass, and we'll get to the bottom of it.
Sounds like a real mess.
I think Uhura should have been locked in a hospital. What do you think of that? But anyway, I'm looking forward to
we'll
meeting
get
him.
another side of the story today. We'll get William Shatner's story.
Quickly, before I even tell you the Jay Leno story, on our phone is, you got to hear this, Elephant Boy.
What's he doing on the phone?
Hey, Howard.
Oh, you sound depressed.
Elephant Boy is out in California. He took a job. Let me explain this to you. He took a job.
What's this all about?
Let me explain it to you. He took a job. You know, Elephant Boy is getting popular from the TV show, from the radio show, and he is asked to do promotional things for money, to get paid.
Right.
He got asked to, this is crazy, go out to California and jump out of a plane.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm afraid I thought you meant he was moving to California.
No.
This is just one of those little gigs he gets.
Right.
Okay.
So they evidently are paying him like $3,000 to jump out of this plane.
Mm-hmm.
So we got all excited. $3,000 is more than he makes all year from that stupid postal job of his or whatever he does.
It's like
I don't even know what he does.
For him.
And evidently, I don't know what's going on out there. Did you jump yet?
Yes, I did.
You took a practice jump?
No, I did just take a practice. I jumped out of a plane at 12,500 feet.
All right, now let me get this straight. Hold on. Did you poop your pants quicker than a marathon runner?
No. I was successful.
Let me ask you this. Did you do the...
Nobody knows what he did.
All right, did you do the promotion yet, or you did a practice jump?
I did the promotion.
Oh, you did it already. It's all done with.
Yeah, it's done with.
Did you get paid?
Yeah, I got paid.
And you got paid the $3,000?
Yes.
Why didn't you call me before you jumped?
I tried to call you yesterday, but I forgot you're on 3 hours early in Los Angeles. So when I called you, you was just off the air.
You forgot that you were in California and there was a 3-hour difference?
Yes.
What's the matter with you?
I am a freak idiot.
He is an idiot. He really is. I said to him, call me before you jump.
Yeah.
So he called us, but he forgot that it was 3 hours later in Los Angeles.
Yeah, when I saw how it...
So you jumped 12,500 feet.
Yeah, with a big pressure room, and you will see me funding her in the air.
All right, so you jumped out of a plane with a big-breasted woman, and you fondled her midair.
Correct.
And how was that?
Were you strapped together?
Where I did have like a tender master attached to me, and he was controlling my flight down.
What did he say? Now you lost me, pal.
He was attached to somebody.
Right.
Yeah. And he was controlling my descent.
So in other words, he had an expert falling with him who got him over to the girl, because I didn't see how Elephant Boy plummeting from a plane
so Elephant Boy,
was able to get over to a girl.
You didn't jump on your own. You held on to some guy.
Oh,
So you fondled a guy. You didn't fondle a woman. All right, very good. All right, very good. All right.
I go to for people who want to see live footage of the jump. I will be appearing at Ansel Nightclub in Long Beach, California. Ansel Nightclub.
All right, hold on a second.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
You want to spell that?
Yeah.
I understand you're saying... let me tell you what I think you're saying.
Yeah.
I think you're saying that there is now a video of you jumping.
Yes.
Okay. They videotaped it.
I understood live footage.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
You're very correct.
I didn't hear live footage, but I heard videotape.
Yeah.
And you were going to show it in a nightclub.
Yeah.
Now, when will that be?
He's going to be in correspond like a big bus contest.
All right, so there'll be a big breast contest?
Yeah. At Angel Nightclub.
Angel Nightclub?
Yeah. In Long Beach, California.
That was Angel that was?
Yeah.
I thought it was Enzo.
Isn't it funny how I understand certain things and you don't, and then you understand certain things and I don't?
Amazing.
Yeah.
You didn't say when.
And don't you feel really proud of yourself when you can understand what he says?
Yes, I feel like I've accomplished something.
Yes.
Now, is that tonight?
No, tomorrow night, November 9th.
Tomorrow night. And will you leap off the stage with a parachute?
One of our old friends will be there from your trip to Albany. Colt 45 will be there.
Colt 45 will be there. That's a stripper?
Yeah.
Colt 45.
Yes.
All right. Very good, Elephant Boy.
Okay. Well, from now on, Harry, you can call me E.B. I got the Harry fever. E.B. now.
Right.
E.B. for Elephant Boy. You can use my initials.
Well, all I know is I think this jump shook him up.
Yeah, he must have landed on his head.
I think he's still scared.
Well, when we get ready, we're going to ship you the video, and you will grab in your pants after you see it.
All right, very good, Elephant Boy.
Okay.
Looking forward to your return.
Okay, thank you, Howard. Have a good day.
Yes, you too.
Okay, bye.
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 Atabat.
Atabai.
Atabat.
Oh, please.
What's the matter with him? He jumped out of a plane.
I would have loved to have been up there just to see what it was like just before he was ready to leap.
Listen, you don't want to know why he does it? He's got nothing to live for anyway. If he died and you got splattered all over the street, you think
what would be the loss?
He'd probably be happier.
12,000 feet?
Wow. I thought I could fly. All right, let me tell you about Jay Leno real quick. So,
all right,
just to recap.
I'm going to forget about Elephant Boy.
Jay Leno is coming to New York in November. And
you know what? This is interesting that Fred should play this.
Why?
Because the Tonight Show has obviously changed.
Yeah.
But none of that music Branford has played
has made an impact. This is still the theme for the Tonight
and he's
Show.
complaining about them.
Right. His lack of ability to make a good theme, and he's complaining. All right. Anyway. I hate this song. It's distracting me.
As bad as it was, it became very recognizable.
Right. Anyway, so what can I say other than originally Jay Leno called me 2 months ago because he was coming to New York in November to do a show. Okay. Fair enough. They called my agent the way they normally do. They said, would Howard do it? And my agent said, hold on, let me think about it. 2 or 3 days later, he called back and said, no, he will not be available in November to do it. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right. With that, they kept calling. With that, on top of that.
And he kept saying no.
Right. Letterman calls.
Okay.
Evidently, there's a mole at the Tonight Show who tells Letterman when they're booking somebody because Letterman picks up the phone and calls me himself and asks me to do the same exact date, the same exact day, the same exact year and week.
Do you think it's a mole at Jay Leno?
Yes.
Or is it a mole somewhere else?
No. There is a mole at Jay Leno's booking department.
Because it sounds like there were a lot of calls made before you heard from Letterman.
Not really. I'm probably telling it wrong.
All
right. It was almost like when Jay first started calling me, the Tonight Show rather started calling me, Letterman picked up the phone and said,
all right.
no. First Morty called. It didn't go exactly in this order, but Morty called my agent and said, hey, how about this date? And then Letterman picked up the phone and called me because he got nervous that I was going to do the Tonight Show.
So
you would think, I mean, I'm the only guest the Tonight Show and David Letterman had, the way they're carrying on.
But boy, oh boy, when one wants you, the other one wants you bad, too.
And let me tell you something. I don't want to be a late-night talk show host. I'll tell you why. If you are that dependent that you have to start picking up the phone and calling the guests yourself, it's a sad day.
Well, at least Letterman made one call.
Right. So anyway, so Letterman called me himself, and he says, will you be on my show? And I said, probably not this time around. The Tonight Show called me for the same exact date, and I told them no. You know, Dave, I've done your show 2 times in a row now, and I'm really sitting this November thing out because I don't really have anything I want to do right now. I don't have anything I really want to say on TV, and I don't want to do it.
And he was perfectly fine with that.
He said, would you think about it? I said, I'll think about it, and if I want to do it, I'll get back to you.
Okay.
I said, and I said also, you know, the problem is, too, that I'm working on a movie, and I'm really involved in it, and it'd be very difficult. And he said to me, I know you don't need to do it. I'm asking you as a favor. I said, well, if I can do it, I'll get back to you. And he's never called me since.
That was the end of it.
That was the end of it. With that, about a week and a half ago, Jay Leno called me at home.
Mm-hmm.
Coming to New York. Once you do the show. I said, Jay, thanks. It sounds great. I don't think I can do it this time around, but, you know. Oh, no, you can't say. Okay. That was a week and a half ago. He called me 2 days in a row after that call. And after I kind of said, look, it's, you know, then I pawned it off on my agent and all that kind of stuff and said it's up to him because I couldn't get rid of him. He called my agent, and my agent point blank said, I don't want Howard doing it. No. That's it. In fact, another agent walked in the room while Don was talking. And the agent said, are you talking to Jay Leno like that? He says, this guy don't understand. I said, no.
He won't take no for an answer.
He won't take no for an answer. Okay. With that, Don called me, my agent, and said, don't worry about anything. I straightened out with Jay Leno. He gets it. I said,
and usually when Don straightens somebody out,
yes. It's very clear. Don is, you can say what you want about Don, but Don's very clear.
Yeah.
Very clear, yes or no. He said no. With that, while I'm talking to Don, Jay calls. I said, Don, it's Jay again. Because don't worry, you can pick up the phone. In fact, I had suggested to him that maybe he come on your show. He's probably trying to book himself on your show at this point. I said, I think you're nuts. I said, I think Jay didn't hear a word you said. Sure enough, I pick up the phone, and Jay goes into a 45-minute rap how I should do the show. And I basically said again, I don't think I can do it. I'll always talk to Don about it, but the both of us agree that it's not the right time for me to go on. I know what it is. You want to go on, but Dave is giving you a lot of pressure. Letterman's all over you, right? I said, no. He goes, and I'm not like that at all. You went on Dave 2 times the last time, and I don't care how many times you go on Dave. I understand he's in New York and I'm in California, but I'm coming to New York, and I said, Jay, listen to me. I really don't have anything I want to say this time. Sure, you have the stuff you want to say. You're just talking about Branford. You're talking about a lot of different things. Come on. I know all these guys. So if Seinfeld tells me he doesn't have material, I understand. He does stand up, and you got a lot of things. I said, listen. So I don't really think. Okay. So we went through this dance 20 times. Saturday, he called again. My house on Saturday on the weekend.
That's a holy day.
That's a holy day at my house. I never pick up my own phone. I picked it up because I thought it was Dopey Ralph who was supposed to call me. I pick up 40 minutes. Jay works on me, and I said, Jay, I really don't think this time around. He goes, do me a favor. Would you talk it over with Don? And I said, you know what? I'm going to talk it over with Don, but I'm pretty sure the answer is no. He goes, can I take that as a yes? Is there an opening here? Is my foot in the door? I said, Jay, I said, I'm getting embarrassed. I love you. I love doing your show. I enjoy it. This is not a put down. I just can't do it this time around. Well, so I'm saying that you're probably going to do it. This like ignoring what I said. I think this guy's mental.
I think he gets the impression that the longer you stay on the phone, the more likely you are to do it.
I mean, it's obvious. Even if I'm not good at saying no. Even if I'm not good at saying no. And respect the fact that I am saying no.
People don't do that,
right.
Howard.
At this point, the guy is being obnoxious. He's badgering, as you just said.
But don't you remember back to the days when you were trying to get a girl to sleep with you?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you go past obnoxious if you thought you could get the prize?
Robin, this is going way past what I would have done. I never. This is sexual harassment. I never would do that. This is rape. I think the smell of all that motor oil is making him lightheaded. This guy's a nut. I mean, he is a certifiable nut. So listen to this.
Ugh. So you left it
Saturday,
with him calling you again.
I said to him on Saturday, look, man, I'll talk to Don over the weekend, which I didn't even bother. I mean, I know what Don's answer is. I'll talk to Don over the weekend. He says, I got to have my answer by Monday. Monday night is our booking day.
All right. I
said, okay. I said, I will talk to you on Monday, but, I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be no. Please forgive me. Well, no. It sounds like you want to do it really bad, but Don doesn't want you. You talk to Don. It's got to work out. Now, you say. So, wait a second. Listen to this. You got to hear this. So, the phone rings yesterday. I walk in the door, just as I'm walking in the door.
He knows your schedule.
I think there's a mole in my house. I instructed Laura, my assistant, that under any circumstances, if Jay calls, you tell him I'm not home. Jay calls. Laura says he's not home. Where is he? This is what she says to him. She goes, well, he's in a meeting. Where is this meeting? She says, I don't know exactly where. He's supposed to call me. When he calls you, would you get the number so I can call him at the meeting? So, Laura, this guy's nuts.
He thinks that he should be able to interrupt any meeting. Who is he, Bill Clinton?
Yeah, I don't know. What is so important? I don't want to do the dough. So, Laura says, look, I'll call back in an hour. If you speak to Howard, I tell him I have to speak to him. Laura comes running into me. She says, what am I supposed to say? I said, do me a favor. Next time Jay calls, tell him that I called you and said, if Jay calls, tell him, no, I can't do the show.
Because you can't do it yourself.
Laura gets the call from Jay. Sure enough, like a half hour later, this guy's insane. I'm telling you, this guy's insane. He says, well, where's Howard? She goes, well, I can't get in touch with him. He's in his car. Does he have a car phone? She goes, yes. What's the number? She goes, well, I'm not authorized to give out the number. Oh, come on, give it to me. So he says, is there a message? Or, I got to talk to him. So he said he was going to talk to me. So Laura says to him, listen, Jay, Howard told me to tell you that he can't do the show. No! This is unacceptable, he says to her. This is unacceptable. Howard said he would speak to me himself, and I'm not accepting that answer unless I hear from Howard himself. You tell him to call me. Here's my number. I'm not calling him. So Laura comes running, and she's all shook up, because it's Jay Leno, somebody she sees on TV. You get shook up when someone starts yelling.
Well, yeah, you can't say no to him.
But she comes in, and she says, he is desperate. I said, I know. It's pathetic. I said, the next time he calls, just say, you big chin bastard, you're a psycho.
Oh.
With that, he calls again.
Yeah.
And she says, I'm not home. And he flips his lid. You tell Howard he has to tell me to my face no. And I've already told him 100 times.
No, you said I don't think so.
No, I've said no on some occasions. I've said I don't think so.
Want me to.
Yeah, I mean, how many times can I listen, at some point, like Letterman, he got it the word once. He understood.
Why don't you...
What?
Why don't you get the E-camera to come in here, and why don't you, videotape? Listen, Jay, it's very uncomfortable talking to you on the phone. This is me saying I can't do it.
Right.
And just send him the tape.
Right. I'll do that. But I'm on the radio saying no.
Sit there and say, Jay, no.
Tell him you call his office and say that I will speak to him on the air so that the world can hear me say no. I want a witness. You're my witness. Who's on the phone?
George Pataki.
Oh, great.
No. He's practicing.
But where is George? Hey, George, I tell this guy Leno no, and he don't understand it.
Well, I understand it, Howard.
And it's hard to convince people that...